every human being actually have a dream. If you look at everything that has been invented, everything that has ever been invented started as a dream. Look at the fan that is ventilating this place today. It didn't just fall from the sky, and it is definitely not a natural thing. It was invented by someone who actually conceived the idea of something that could provide comfort for people. If you look at the streets and the cars driving around, or has been driven around, you see that it all started with a dream of someone who just conceives that it is better to go with something than just trekking around. Longer distances can be covered with cars. So it's all about dreaming. Everybody has a dream. Someone who wants to become an athlete, he has a dream. Someone who is planning to be a singer, it's a dream. If you want to be a scientist, it's a dream. If you play basketball for a living, it's also a dream. So they are all manners of dreams. But it's not just about dreaming, because everybody can do that. It's about going to the next level from your dream. What do you do about dreaming? I gave the example of the fan. The person who conceived the fan didn't just say, yeah, let's ventilate the world, and stop there. He actually did something about the dream that he had. So there's something that you're passionate about. There's something that you really want to do. And there's something that you're enthusiastic about. There's something that you just want to see something change. And when you want to see something, when you have a desire, the proof that you want to do that thing is pursuing it. If you want to go to town, you take a taxi, you ask for directions actually, then you take a taxi, then you go to where you want to go. So there's something that you're passionate about, and if you're passionate about something, it is that thing that you're passionate about that you actually want to do. You might be passionate about playing soccer for a living. You might not be passionate about playing music. So you wouldn't be as interested in playing music as you are about soccer. And maybe you are passionate about science, about inventing things. You might not be as passionate about music as you are about science. So passion has a specific focus. It has a specific concentration. So for you to be able to achieve what you actually have the passion to do, you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you can do that thing. And one thing about belief is that if you tell other people that you want to do something, they might try to discourage you, try to tell you how hard it is and how impossible it is and how no one has ever done it. But if you actually believe, then you'll be able to weather the storm. You'll be able to actually follow, to pursue, to continue to do it. It's like someone who is planning to go on a particular path. Someone will tell you that that path leads to a click. Like, if I want to go to this place, and I believe that there's a way of actually going to that other end of the door from here. If someone tells me that there's a cliff here, I won't just say that I won't go to the door because there is an hedge here. I will think about how to go over the hedge without injuring myself. So there are some things that you have to believe in order to achieve what you achieve. And there are some things that you have to learn from other people. Now, one thing about your dream is that you have to prepare. You have to prepare for what you want to do. If you look at the slide there, you see 3 different buildings, 3 different structures, not actually buildings. The first one there is the NIDB building or TISCO building. You can see that it's a high-rise building. Now, if you want to construct a high-rise building, the foundation will be different from if you are planning to construct that school there just beside the building. And the foundation for that school is also different from if you want to construct that shed over there, that shed for the motor park. So what you want to do determines the kind of foundation. It determines your preparation. Assuming you want to sprint in an Olympics, you know the sprinters. Assuming you want to be a sprinter and you go to lift weights, that might be a good preparation, but if it's the only thing that you do, you want to run in an Olympic and you are lifting weights, or if you want to run in an Olympic and you are playing the keyboard, or if you want to run in an Olympic and you are in the laboratory. The laboratory is not a good preparation for the Olympics. The preparation for the laboratory is for the scientist. The preparation for the Olympics is different for a sprinter. And also, one thing that is very important is practice. If you look at the soccer players, like Okocha, I don't know if you guys know Okocha or is in a different generation, or you know Thierry Henry, or you know Wayne Rooney, all these soccer players, there is time for them to practice. Practice and preparation are a little bit interlinked. Preparation and practice. Now you want to do something. It is not when you get to the stage that you start to do that thing. You first of all start to prepare. If you want to write an examination and you have already been taught, assuming your teacher will be testing you, you must have prepared what you want to write down. You must have read. Reading is the student's preparation. The preparation for someone who wants to play music is different. The preparation for the scientist is different. So also the practice will be different. Now, one thing about practice is that there are times that you don't feel like practicing. I know so many of you, there are days that you don't feel like going to school. There are days that you just feel like staying in front of the DSTV and watching TV all day. But actually, if you want to achieve anything worthwhile in life, you don't act on feeling. Because there are days that you don't feel like doing that thing that you really want to do. There are days that your body will tell you that take a little more hours of sleep and just relax, don't do anything, just sleep. But you have to talk to yourself. You have to condition yourself to be able to give all that you have for the dream that you have. We are talking about your dream. Now, this guy says success consists of a series of daily victories. So the person that you see that everybody is celebrating, the team that actually won the World Cup, or the team that won the Champions League, or the team that won the state trophy and everybody is praising, they didn't just get there. They did a couple of things, preparation, day by day. That is how they were able to achieve what they achieved. So you have to practice. And also you have to focus. You have to focus. Let's assume that your dream is to become a good speaker, like Oprah Winfrey. You want to be on TV and you want to have a talk show. And someone just comes to you and says there's an ice cream business. Now, ice cream is nice for those who like the ice cream business. But if it is not your field, then you focus on what you want to do. You want to be a talk show host, like Oprah Winfrey. That is what you focus on. Now, assuming that your focus is that you want to become a politician, for example, you focus on your dream of becoming a politician. You don't go to the trumpet and start to practice playing the trumpet. Or not because you watch TV and you see Yinka Ayefele or the band playing, then you suddenly change focus. If you are not focused on where you're going, what you want to do, you'll be distracted. There are so many things that will distract you. So many other things that will be calling you, come and do this, come and do that. Why don't you try this? Why don't you try that? There are so many things. And someone will tell you there's this one thing that makes money. And maybe someone tells you that, you can be an actor also and be popular. But because you are focused on your dream, you know that this is what I want to do, then you just continue. You just continue. And also perseverance. In the first slide, we talk about the dream. So many people have dream. So anything good that you dream about, if it is good, it can't be, no doubt about that. So don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your dreams. Your dreams will test you, no doubt about that. But if you persevere, if you don't give up, Thomas Edison says so many people, they don't realize how close they are to success before they give up. And also, one very important thing is you have to learn. Anything that you want to achieve, someone else has gone along that line before. The most important thing is learn from the mistake of other people and learn from your own mistake. Thank you very much.